Yeah.
Adam, are there any cases that you've worked on because of the timing where the child that was conceived is still a minor? Because you start to think about parental responsibility and all of those responsibilities that have been, quite frankly, shirked. Because rest assured, if a doctor is, quite frankly, masturbating and then taking the sperm and impregnating a woman, there are, beyond the legal, there are just certain responsibilities. You are the father, you know you're the father. Are there any cases where, the child is still a minor?
You mean like a paternity suit?
Well, yeah.
You know, in all of these cases that I've had, the children have been no younger than 33 years old. And what may be is about 30 years ago, maybe doctors started to see what was on the horizon regarding genetic testing and stopped doing this. I don't know the answer to that. But there is some prospective relief we can get, something moving forward, right? It's not just about the accountability that I think Jody so aptly discussed, but it's also about getting the medical records from the doctor who did this. A lot of my clients say, listen, I know half of my medical history. I have for my entire life been going to the doctor giving the wrong medical history. Yeah. I need to know what my real medical history is. I want my kids to know what their medical history is. And I think there's another important point here. I tell all of my clients, money is never going to make this right. Our lawsuit is never going to put you back in the position that you should have been before. But there needs to be accountability here so that the physicians who are doing this know that this is not acceptable, so the public knows that this is not acceptable. And through, the heroic efforts of people like Eve, right? Coming out, telling their story. Hopefully we get to a point where this doesn't happen again.
I want to ask you, Eve, before we close, any advice that you would give to a fertility patient out there?
Yeah, I think that, the biggest thing is ask questions. Ask it, what's happening to the reproductive material after they take it, who's handling it, who's signing off on it. Ask about the lab, because the regulations stop at the lab level, where all of the problems are really happening are in the clinics themselves because they are self-regulated. So ask those questions. And guys, this is a $5.4 billion industry, billion with a B, that is essentially self-regulated and is referred to as a wild, wild west. So check out your doctor. If you don't have a good feeling about them, then go somewhere else, because this is really expensive. There needs to be measurable accountability with this. This is not okay. You're creating human lives.
And congratulations on all the work you're doing, trying to get, working with this bill. And I thank both of you for being here, and I think educating so many people out there. Eve, you truly are a hero and a champion. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, guys.
And Jody, there are so many ethical questions. We may have you back on at some point, because obviously there's so much more to talk about, but thank you for your perspective here today. And we'll certainly have more information on our website.